Right, well, welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the video. So welcome back to the channel, another episode, and today we're not doing the white T4, although you can see all of that sill and the arch, the wing, is all on. We will go into that in another episode because I've actually done both sills differently. So if you remember, actually go to this side quickly first. If you remember on this side, I put the weld along here. Right, so that's where the arch goes down and then the seal goes down, and yeah, so I need a little bit of filler there. On the other side, I done it different because I said that's the way that I like doing it, and I thought I'd do it to show you. I put the slits here this time, and you can see it's not great, so it will need more filler on this side than it will the other side. That's okay, so I didn't film any of this, but I just wanted to make a point of why I do it the way that I do it and not this way, because this way is going to require a little bit more filler work. The B pillar is all in. Unfortunately, the B pillar didn't fit as well, hence why there's a few little dents and all the rest of it where I've had to try and I've put a slice underneath there. So I sliced under there and I had to push it in closer and then weld it back up, and yeah, because the seals, they're all right. They're aftermarket, aren't they? They're not perfect. The wings are okay. Not perfect, but they're okay. If you want me to go into details on all of this, just let me know and we'll do that in another video. But currently, you're watching this. I'm at VW Action, I think, or I'm at a bus fest this weekend. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the videos are. But I just wanted to do a quick video on bushes. So I actually saw this the other night on Facebook. I went through Facebook because I very rarely go through that, and someone was saying about doing those bushes and how they struggle, and they say, oh, all YouTubers leave that bit out. They don't show you how to put the actual, to put the bushes on. Well, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you the differences between aircon and non-aircon. So with my van, with the aircon, you can see we've got all the aircon pipes here. It's just pipes everywhere. And to get in to where the actual bushes are, right down there, see, even the camera can't pick it up. Right, so the bushes are right down there. This is what I've never filmed doing this. People say that YouTubers don't film it for whatever reason. So it's not until now that I've actually got a non-aircon. And we can see, just going in, oh look, there's the linkage right there. So it's actually on without aircon. It's really easy to do, right? So there is videos on guides on how to do this, and I will leave that guide down below because it's a really good video. And I just can't be asked to go into details with it all, because that's all I ever seem to do is detailed videos on how to. But basically, just remove the whole linkage. Like so, just remove it. And you can see the issue I've had, it's gone, completely worn away. So we've taken the whole bracket off, the whole lot, it's all come off. And then I'm going to go put it in a vise and just crush them on, put the new ones on, bit of grease, and that will be job done. And put it all back in, although it is advisable to mark a bit of Tipex where it goes. But yeah, you can watch that other video, it shows you all. I'm going to get on with this and get it done. So it turned out I completely forgot to do any kind of filming. I filmed a little clip, this clip here, for Instagram. So I had a really good bit of advice from someone on Instagram. If you don't have a vise, what you can do is use your trolley jack and the chassis, and just jack it up against the chassis just to squeeze it in. I thought that was a really good idea. So what we've done is I've used the vise, put the bushes on, and then I also put the bush on the bracket in the vise, and then I actually put the bracket onto the rods there, onto that bush in the vise as well. And there is actually enough room to slide it back from underneath where the gear selector is. There's enough room there to slide it over, and it goes straight back in just up above the gearbox, and then you can bolt it all in. There's no need to do anything under the bonnet apart from undo the bolts and then do the bolts back up again. If you're trying to save time by doing it in position, I'm not sure how much time you're going to save, because this did actually take me 4 hours to do the whole job, take it all out, press it all in. But I say 4 hours, that also includes the half hour getting tools out. My cousin also turned up, so I stood around talking. You could probably do this, I reckon, an hour and a half job, maybe at the most, because, yeah, well, we'll see. I'll do it on the white van. We'll get the bushes done on the white van, and if you actually want me to go dive deep into it, then I'll do that. Okay, cool. Right, well, it was a lovely day today. I didn't actually finish off, well, I finished the job, but I didn't finish recording. So, unfortunately, what happened, my cousin turned up, and I cracked on with just getting the gear linkage all back in. The gear linkage now, absolutely fine. I can put it into gear. And that's just normal play, that's nothing major. But before, each gear, well, there was more play than that in each gear, it was horrendous. Someone said, because obviously after I'd done that, it was a few days ago that I've done this, I uploaded it to Instagram as well, and people were asking, did it help with my reverse? And yes, it has helped with reverse, but it hasn't fixed my problem with reverse and the gearbox. So it goes into reverse a lot easier, obviously, because the gear linkage was knackered, but it's easier to hold it in gear than before, because before I put it in reverse and I'd really have to hold it and it would still like pop out of gear. But I have said in previous videos that I know it's the gearbox because I removed all of the gear linkage, I jacked the van up in the air, and then when I put it into reverse manually on the gearbox, the gear linkage not connected, it still wasn't engaging properly unless I actually held the actual selector on top of the gearbox and really held it in place, and then it would stay engaged. So it's definitely an issue with the gearbox. So we will get that sorted out, not right yet, but obviously because of VW Action and Busfest, and then I'm doing a wild camp the following weekend. So I'm actually really struggling with finding time to get these get jobs out and get on with the white T4 as well. So also, last episode about my eye, so that was a little while ago now, but really appreciate all of you that were saying, you know, get well soon, and, you know, look after yourself and take care and take some time off, and things like you're not going anywhere, you'll still be here to watch the rest of the videos when it's all done. So I really do appreciate that. Sorry. And it's because of all of you guys that I'm going to keep uploading, and I will get this white van all finished. If the plan was to have it done by VW Action, as you can tell, it's not been done by VW Action. Also, I've got some next week's video, because I'm going to go film that this evening so I can get ahead, because obviously a couple of weeks off. There will also be a random video thrown in of one of the restorations that we have done here at Dream Day Campers. So I'm going to show, there's a video on that restoration coming up, which is on a T2, so a lovely T2. So I'll be doing a video on that soon, just editing it all up. Recently, I also had issues with my brakes. So it was pulling, so as I was driving along, it would pull slightly to the left, to the near side, it'd pull into the curb. I knew the sliders were sticking, so what I've done is I've replaced the brakes, because the rear started making a bit of a noise, and as you can tell, they were very worn. Yeah, there's not a lot left on that one. So I replaced the rear pads. I also cleaned up all the sliders. A great tip when you're doing your sliders, get a drill bit and just run a drill bit in and out of the actual caliper, and that just gets rid of all of the old grease, all that old dirt, and it actually worked an absolute treat. So now on my rear pads, spot on. Those sliders, lovely. I should have done it a long time ago, but that's all done. Yeah. But we'll cover a lot of these things in more videos in the future. So yeah. Anyway, next week's video will be I know when it will be, because I'll go do it this evening, and that is a T4 that has a bottom ball joint failure, which is rather unfortunate. So I'm going to go check that out this evening and go do the job on the side of the road. And you can see that next week. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.